Guys, there's been some sneak peeks of the brand new Cabin Crew Simulator update, and this is just one of them. What? Hey guys, my name is SENIAC and welcome back to another episode of Cabin Crew Simulator here in Roblox. But today, we are checking out all of the sneak peeks that are about to come and be dropped in the brand new update. Some of them are kind of pretty good, some of them are a bit confusing, and some of them is what we have been waiting for since day freaking one. So before we get into it, guys, and check it all out right now, it is currently a rainy day. So it's nice and beautiful, guys. Perfect weather for this video right now. But I will say, if you are enjoying Cabin Crew Simulator and you want to see me do episodes when the update does drop, then pretty much smash that like button down below. Leave a comment saying, SENIAC, you fool, play some more, and we'll do just that. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out, and when those updates do come out as well. Now, for those who are not in it, I highly recommend going into the Cabin Crew Simulator Discord, because every so often they'll post something, they'll hint at something, but I think this update, they've been hinting the most about what's coming in the next update, if that makes sense. And it all started in that Discord right now. If I kind of skedoodle over onto it. Hold on. Boom, there we go. You can now see this is within their little kind of devlog section. Now, you got a bunch of stuff from their past updates, not kind of jazz, but they've recently posted 3 new images over the course of the last month. And I want to go through each one of these step by step, break them down, and show you exactly what is going down. Now, I do have them all open in larger images, and this is the first one. Now, you might be looking at this image going, oh great, multiple doors, but it's more than that, okay? This is going to completely change how we interact with the plane, and there's 2 reasons for it. One, you can now have the rear doors open, so you can now evacuate people twice as quick. But what people don't realize with this is you have now the ability to evacuate on both sides. Now, I see some benefits to this, but I also see some problems with this, and I'll get onto that in just a moment. The ability to now use the rear doors and both sides, because before, when you crash in the water, it's only the front left door that you get to use and evacuate, and then the plane slowly sinks down to the bottom. But now we have the ability to evacuate from all 4 sides. You can now technically say, well, we can get 4 times as many people out of the plane. And while you think, yes, that is right, how is it going to work on smaller planes? Now, I'm not sure what this plane is. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if I zoom right in, this is the interesting bit. This is a plane that has a single aisle, okay? Now, we all know if a passenger walks down, normally they'll go to the left and evacuate. If a second one behind them has to wait for that person to evacuate before they can evacuate. So there's no ability for this one to go bam and bam 2 at once. It will only work on planes with double aisles, like, for example, an A380. Kind of crazy. So on smaller planes like this, where there's only one singular aisle, I don't see how evacuating from both sides is going to work unless they've updated the mechanic to allow them to merge together and depart. That's kind of cool, isn't it? But at the same time, if it only works with doing one left and right, that's fine, because we also have the rear of the plane where you can evacuate 2. So that means on smaller planes, you can evacuate 2 at once. And then on bigger planes with double aisles, providing that the left aisle goes left and the right aisle goes right, you can evacuate 4 at once. Now, if you can evacuate 4 times as quick, have they changed the mechanics behind the plane sinking? Does it now sink quicker because you can evacuate quicker? Is there more people that now need to be kind of helped out of their seats because you can evacuate quicker? What do we lose for gaining this? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know right now. And also guys, right, this is going to be a lot more stressful. It really, really is. It's going to be a lot more stressful trying to get everybody out as quick if they've updated the mechanics for it to sink quicker. Now, when it comes to the planes, the disasters and all that jazz, there's only really 2 disasters where you'll really benefit from that. It's the crash landing on water, and it's just the normal crash landing. As you got the water landing, the crash landing, because they're the only times you have to evacuate people. The other ones, like unconscious pilots, you land yourself. The depressurization, you got to put masks on. Doesn't really change anything there. What's the other one? There is another one. Cabin fire. Again, you haven't got to really evacuate anybody in that. So it only really changes for those two. So I want to know where we benefit with evacuating them quicker. Where do we lose? They've got to update something to kind of counterbalance it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But the second image that they kind of teased to us is an interesting one. Now, I'm surprised this has not been in the game before, because we have all types of missions and stuff like that, but it's the ability to now have achievements. So I'm not too sure about this one. This is one I'm kind of the most confused about. So they kind of teased it just here, and I have it opened up in a bigger image. There you go. So they have the ability right now to have achievements. You can see right now it says Rookie Flight Attendant at the very top. A bunch of achievements down here that you got to complete to obviously unlock or kind of tick off that achievement. But this is what's confused me. The Rookie Flight Attendant. Are they also now implementing ranks? If so, are the ranks based on your achievements, or are they based on the amount of flights you've done with the experience that you could potentially gain? I'm confused about that one. I really, really am. But there's stuff like here, like Boomerang. Finish a multi-leg flight that ends where you started. This kind of feels like missions, but it's not missions. What do you get rewarded with if you complete it? Do you get cash? I'm assuming you're going to get a game badge. That's obvious. You're going to get a game badge. But do you get anything for completing achievements apart from maybe having a better rank? I'm confused. It's like complete a multi-leg journey. That's like, I'm sure there's one of the missions that actually does that. They're like mini missions. And other stuff is just luck, like encounter a vlogger passenger, land the plane during the unconscious pilot's emergency. Some stuff is just, you just have to play the game. But like some of those there feel like, you know, place a suitcase on a baggage scanner, then collect it. Wait, that's something that I've never even done in the normal game. Is there going to be other secret little achievements that we did not know about? Did anybody else know that you can put baggage on baggage scanners? Because I've just learned that for the first time right now. Kind of feel foolish. Kind of feel foolish. But in the actual game, I don't know if you can actually see it right now. Where's the missions? Missions. It's kind of like this. I mean, like, interact with a passenger Roblox here and find them, help them find a suitcase somewhere. It's like, go to Roblox here, find a suitcase, and then that mission's pretty much done. And there's another one where you can I'm not sure which one it is. This one here, Lost and Found. Fly to either LA, New York, and return to New York. So that's kind of like a multi-leg, but you got to do something in between. But yeah, you can kind of complete a lot of those base achievements from what's available right there in one flight journey, which is interesting. But I wonder how much more difficult they're actually going to make it. That's what we need to find out, guys. That's what we need to find out right now. Those achievements right now and this potential rank. You can see here 12%. I'm not sure how many they've unlocked to get the 12%. But what does this mean? If you know what it means, guys, let us know in the comment section down below. But the third and final kind of sneak peek that they've given us so far is something that we have been wanting since day one. It's something that I have been screaming about. Now, they can't just put this in with the multi-plane entrances right now on disasters and not throw this next one in. The double jetway. Can we all have a moment of silence right now to appreciate the double jetway? Now, for those who have not experienced my pain, the double jetway, look at this right now. Look at this. I'm excited about this, but it also sparks other questions, okay, and other doubts that I have. Now, we've all tried, and let's be honest, if I set it up right now, I'll set it up to show you how annoying it actually is. The A380, create the flight, la-di-da-di-da. You want to fly the A380. It carries so many passengers right now. So many passengers, and you're like, well, oh, there's a big lag there. I'm going to make loads of money off this. This is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. So what do? You run to your gate, which for me is gate 4 right now. There it is, the big British Airways plane. Problem is, it's a big plane, only one jetway, and you have to board first class. Once they've sat down, you then got to board business class. Once they've sat down, you then got to board economy. And something like that takes a very, very long time. Like, I've even got to wait for these guys to now all walk over, which is like millions of them. Now, this plane in the photo right now is an A380. Now, look at it. Double jetways. Now, this really excites me because now you can, I'm hoping you can now board and also exit, deboard, but that doesn't really make any difference because deboarding, you only get the money and complete the flight when the cabin things are open. So, unless they've changed it. Ooh. But boarding plane, we can do 2 at once. But the problem here is, and there's always a problem, it's never always sunshine and rainbows, guys, is it's 2 jetways. One's positioned to the left where first class go. The second one is positioned to the right where business starts and eventually then economy. Now, while that's not a problem, you can see that you're going to be able to kind of board first class and business at the same time. And by the time that they're both done, then you board the peasants, as I like to call them. So in reality, what it's actually doing is, it's basically the equivalent of not boarding first class and just boarding business and economy. Because first class goes with business, but business is sometimes a lot more passengers than first class. So first class will get done before business. So if I just had the ability right now to board business and first class, that's how quick it will take. Now, might sound like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know the logistics right now because it leads on to my next point. What about smaller aircraft? Now, what's even more interesting is in this photo, which not many people realize as well, right? If I zoom in, there's 2 types of jetways, as you can see. There's the double for bigger planes, and then you got the original standard one, which is what we've got now. So do we only spawn at certain gates for larger aircraft? Or does the jetway update depend on what plane you spawn at the gate? You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? But then it also throws up this question. If they're still here, we still have the ability to use the single jetways. So what about planes like... Now, I've flown on Ryanair many, many times in my life. We're going to start boarding first class right now. So I'm hoping at this point, when you board first class, you also can board business. And then walk down, because you'll have a separate entrance, wouldn't you? That's what you'd do. Now, there's not really anybody here that I can quickly check out for a plane. But I've been on Ryanair many, many times in the past right now. And it's 50-50. Depending on what airport you're at, it's 50-50 where you're going to walk down a jetway to get on the plane. Or whether sometimes you have to then get on a little shuttle bus and it will kind of skedoodle over somewhere where the plane currently is parked. And then you have to walk up the kind of the staircase to the plane. We've all done that, right? We've all done that. But my experience on Ryanair, sometimes... And when I say sometimes, like 99% of the time, they will also allow you to board the plane from the rear of the plane as well. Look at that. I've just done first class. Now goes business. What you're hoping for with this update, by the way, is maybe first class and business go on this one and the peasants go on this one. Then it's truly amazing. Oh, if that was the case, first class and business on the left, economy on the right, we will board the A380 so quick. But anyway, imagine using the jetway to go on the front of the smaller plane. So imagine like the 737. Getting on there, and then maybe there was like, I don't know how it would work, but you could also board from the rear on some ladders. Because otherwise, we still only got singular jetways on smaller planes, which is not a problem because they don't take too long to actually board. But that would be ultra realistic. And the only reason I say that is because, look at this. They can open up the rear doors on this plane. Why can't we board from the rear doors? You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean? So this is going to be very, very exciting. The rain has now finally stopped. And they're the only sneak peeks cabin crew devs have given us. What do you guys think of them? Let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything additional that you know about, or if there's anything that I didn't spot in those 3 screenshots. Let me know in the comment section too, guys. Until next time, subscribe so you get notified when the update videos do come out. I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.